You're started.
It started?
Hey, be mindful in the morning. Good morning. We're a little late. We had some technical difficulties as usual. Did you start?
Yeah, it started.
All right, everybody. So we are on YouTube Live. Go to YouTube to Be Mindful in the Morning, and you can leave comments on there as well. Good morning. Hope your Saturday is going well.
Yeah.
Well, it went well when I got out the car because he was blasting my boy John P. King.
Yeah, we had a moment of worship this morning. How about that? Before we came into the studio, the devil just added to
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Not
but
today.
My question would be, have you taken a moment this morning to give God praise? God, Allah, Buddha, have a moment of meditation, whatever it is you do.
Wait, Buddha get praise? Do they praise Buddha?
Of meditation?
I don't know if that's praise though. Isn't it just meditation?
Meditation. Well, my question is, did you do something?
Right.
Okay.
Did you acknowledge your higher power?
Yeah. Did you do
Mine
something?
is Jesus. Let me spell it for you. J-E-S-U-S.
You don't think you know how to spell it?
I don't know. People spell it just us. I don't know.
Who does that?
People who don't really know. That's why when I ask people if they believe in Jesus, I'll be like, spell it so I can make sure we spell it the same way. It's the same
you know people that spell it just us?
They just us.
Okay, so this is Be Mindful in the Morning with yours truly, Simply D, and
Enjoy.
And we are here, a little late, but we are here. Our special guest today backed down on us. I don't know what happened to that.
I don't know. I didn't know we had a guest till I got here.
Oh, we had a guest. They will come in.
First of all, let's say thanks for us being here back to back. We coming next week too?
No.
Oh, okay.
When you were gonna come?
No.
I'm saying.
No, I like to sleep. He make me get up early.
I mean, if you want to come in.
No, bro, I'm not coming.
We can come in. And how come we don't have any followers? Where the hell are you people at? This is Be Mindful in the Morning.
What up, Ricey?
We need to see some names popping up on this screen.
Why don't you tag a couple people?
Tag everybody.
Can you do that?
Tag everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Let me do it. Let me say.
Everybody gets a tag. Nobody's exempt.
I ain't got nobody to tag. Oh, there it is.
How about that? Nobody is exempt.
Nobody?
Nobody. Ain't that what the song Nobody? Wasn't that one of the
Nobody.
So nobody gets exempt.
I don't do Keith Sweat. He whines.
Who said anything about Keith Sweat?
Well, he sang Nobody, so.
No. I was talking about wasn't that the line in the song we listened to this morning when we came in?
Well, nobody could do it like Jesus. That's
one of the lines on in John P. Key's song.
Uh-huh.
I wish we could play it for y'all, but we don't want to get shut down by the Facebook police.
Why would John P. Key get shut down?
We would get shut down.
Why for?
We're playing his music.
Why?
Because we don't own the rights to it.
Then we would say.
And they would still shut us down. You know how they do. I'm just saying.
So we're here. Mm-hmm. I had to work yesterday. 5 days be kicking my tail.
Okay, so that's what it's called, work.
So how was your week though?
The week was okay.
The week was cool.
Nothing special about it. It was
nothing
okay.
Special.
Nothing special. It's a regular week.
So I know there's a big scare going on with this coronavirus.
Uh-huh.
I'm a little freaked out.
Why?
Because I watch a lot of TV.
Okay, stop watching TV.
No. I don't even understand people that go, I don't watch television. No.
I mean, TV can be a turnoff. It can be.
I like TV.
You know what I mean? Look at all the negative stuff that is on TV.
But there are some positive things on TV.
Okay, name one.
Nevertheless, please make sure you're washing your hands and take the proper precautions. You know, we were talking yesterday and people were like, they just come out and sneeze and cough on folk. Mm-hmm. That's because that's their norm. Okay. And for you to try to change that, if you don't cough in your arm or cover your mouth when you sneeze or whatever, then that's really going to be hard to change.
That's really rude.
It is rude. It is rude. But it's really hard to change. You know, we look at people that do that and we're like, really?
Yeah. I just think if you were brought up correctly, then you were taught to cover your nose when you sneeze and
You would think.
Yeah, and now they have the new thing at work where they wanted you to sneeze.
And right, they didn't want you to sneeze in your hand anymore because you shake people's hand.
Right.
Anyway, we got a whole email saying greet people with a smile, no more shaking hands.
Mm-hmm. Where, at your place of work?
Yes.
Really?
I was happy to see it. One of the boys came up and was like, all right, I'm gonna holler at you. I was like, no, I'm good. So come on.
Just not shaking hands, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm not shaking. And you know, I'm a touchy-feely person. I'm not shaking hands and not hugging you. It's not because I don't love you. Please understand that. It's not because I don't love you. I gotta live.
Okay.
I gotta live. Somebody came up coughing. I said, I'll spray you like a cockroach. Get away from my desk.
Wow.
I had that Clorox. Like,
do you have Clorox wipes at your job?
We have Clorox wipes. We have Clorox spray. There's hand sanitizer everywhere in the club. We have Lysol. We wipe everything down. We sanitize the keys. We are about it.
You know what I find myself doing now when I go to work?
What?
I wipe everything down. The desk.
Yeah, the chair. I spray the chair.
The ink pens.
Everything.
The keys. The
everything.
chair.
And I kept missing ink pens. I kept putting ink pens up there and they was walking away with them. I was like, all right, great. I have new ink pens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But you know, listen. Tell people that you love them. Practice great hygiene. Wash your hands. I was laughing because my coworker was trying to show somebody how to wash their hands.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know who don't know how to wash. I don't know anybody just wash their hands like this and rinse, but maybe people do.
They do. Some people.
But I go all in between my fingers and I'll wash. You should wash your hands no less than 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
You should.
That's what they say.
Right. I mean, in a public place. I know when you're home, you like, you home.
Mm-hmm.
But in a public place, no less than 15 seconds. You can do that. That's nothing. I want to say, God brought us into another day. I'm glad to wake up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, indeed. Simply D was listening to John P. Key. That was really a blessing. I just talked to my sister. You know, sometimes life will put you through some things you feel like you Job. God knows I have been there more than once. But the one thing about Job was he praised God through what he was going through.
Yes, you should.
Which ain't easy when you got tears coming down your face.
It's not easy if
you're
you're feeling
frozen.
I don't know. If you are feeling distraught about something or whatever it is that's going on in your life, you still
Go ahead.
I am.
I'm listening to you.
You still should find that moment where you still want to give praise, because that can help bring you out of the moment or whatever it is that you're going through.
It will do it.
You know what I mean? And I've been there, and I know, you know, when I take the moment to sit back and reflect or give God praise or whatever, it brings me out of whatever it is I'm going through eventually. So people should take the time to do that. Is it working out?
No, my joint is frozen.
Move it around. So we wanted to talk to you this morning. We wanted to have the guests. I'm not even going to give them the satisfaction of mentioning their name, because they should have had the satisfaction of being here with us today. They called. They said they were sick. Good morning. They said that they were sick, so that's why they're not here. So some of the things that we wanted to talk about with you was the Russians interfering with our election again. The fight. The president
done went rogue. He done got away with this stuff and he ain't get impeached. He feels as though he is unstoppable.
Hold it now. That's why I got censored the last time, I think.
Oh, because you said he was unstoppable?
I know, I didn't say that. I just said, you know, people didn't do their homework.
Well, what happened to like freedom of speech? I guess we don't have that anymore, right?
Freedom of speech is going out the window.
We just don't have that anymore.
You know what I mean? You can't say a whole lot of things that you might want to say. You can't have really sensitive conversations, or you have to, I should say, know who you're having sensitive conversations with. Because if you're having a sensitive conversation with someone and you say the wrong thing, especially in the workplace, next thing you know, you're reported to HR and you got to go have a sit down.
Right.
Yeah, seriously. You know what I mean?
This is one that I ain't been down here. Because the things that we say.
Yeah. You know, people are just so sensitive nowadays. I think oversensitive.
I think they've always been like this. I
Really?
think, yeah, I think now they just are allowed to be more vocal about it. And now that they feel like they have an ear, because remember back in the day when somebody would say something, they'd be like, "Come on, man, you tripping."
Yeah, true.
Like,
true.
Grow a backbone. But
True.
now they have an ear. So
Bronx.
I went to go get my passport picture done.
Oh, yeah. You told me about that.
Right? God cover us during this time.
Did y'all do this?
We went to Walgreens and got our passport picture taken. I went to go to the post office and she was like, "Oh my God, I don't know if they're gonna accept your picture."
What?
I was like, "Why wouldn't they accept my picture? Because you can't smile, no teeth. You can't be like."
Oh my God, are you?
Yeah, and Rob's last picture was smiling. I didn't smile, but he did. He has such a nice smile too, with his straight teeth. I have nice teeth, but they ain't as straight as his. His look weirdly straight. But he has such a nice smile. But you can't smile anymore.
Really?
Right. So the girl, I didn't smile. That wasn't even what she said. Guess what she said?
What she said?
"Oh my God, I can see your ear."
What?
Your ear. She can see my ear.
Okay.
And I was like, "But that's my hairstyle." And it's the shadow of an ear. She said they are so strict now. It's like sometimes it's like 2 ears and no ears. Like how you can see my one ear like this
was unacceptable.
But I took the chance.
Right.
I was like, it's just a shadow. Like if I could take a new picture, I'll take a new picture. But at the same time, is it really that deep?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Apparently it is. Who waiting at?
Rob.
Hey Rob, what's up?
So
apparently it is that deep. It again, things are really, I feel as though, getting blown out of proportion. People are oversensitive. And I mean,
our freedoms are leaving everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Our freedoms are going fast.
I think we're gonna be under dictatorship soon.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think that's where we're headed.
With the way things are going
This is the sign of the times. We entering into tribulation.
Okay.
You don't care.
I mean, you could be right.
I don't want to be here for that. I do not want to be made for such a time as that. Take me, Jesus.
My God.
One toe in the gate now. I only got one toe in the gate now.
Oh my God. All right. So anyway,
come on, man. It's enough people.
Look, you want me to do this or not? You said do it.
So you got like 300 people though.
Okay, then I got to do it 300 times.
The show be over by then.
Okay. The election. So the Russians are interfering once again. Do you know where they're backing? Where they want to back?
I think they're trying to interfere.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who they're trying to back.
Who?
Bernie Sanders.
Exactly.
Because they want Bernie to go up against Trump. Because I think that they want him to go up against Trump because they think that that's a sure win.
Exactly.
Because Bernie is very emotional.
Exactly.
But you know who ain't emotional?
Who?
Bloomberg.
No, he's not. No, he's not. And
I'm sorry, I don't like him. He just be like this.
Yeah, I think they think that he will probably beat Bernie out. You know what I mean?
Or Bernie ain't gonna last. Bernie he old.
Well, he ain't helping himself either by making comments about Castro either. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, dude.
What? You know what's so funny is that this election there mentioned all this stuff and talking about dictatorships and all of this. I never remember this before. No. I'm telling you, times are changing. They got the whole fact changing thing. You can fact check on what the debates and everything. Like I am just not interested. But I can't be like that because I have to know what's going on. Let me tell you something though. For us,
is that Rob? What's up, Sandra?
So close. Like you can see all my flaws.
What's up, Cuz Carlton? You can see what up. Yeah, it is close. But hey, Kenya.
There I am, froze again. Hey, Ern.
Phyllis.
Come on with the frozen. Can y'all go to Tony
Hannah Dennis.
Tony Hannah Dennis because go to YouTube. I can't keep doing this. I'm frozen.
Go to YouTube. Type in Shador Radio, and you can get us over there.
He done got away with this stuff, and he ain't getting paid.
So yeah, that's why I think they want a back burner.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too.
They don't think that he will beat Trump.
They
think that'll be a sure win, and that's why they want to back.
That's why.
Yeah, that's my take on it. What love? Oh, you agree with us? Thank you, Sandra.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Listen, if we freeze again on my Facebook page, please go to YouTube and put in Sador Radio and hit Be Mindful. We'll come up. We're live. I'm not quite sure what's going on with my phone and Facebook Live. Yeah. The thing about it is, this is what I believe, and this has been going on forever. Whoever's in office, we still gotta live. We still gotta go to work. Do it really? It affects us behind the scenes, but the thing about it is, we are still going to work. Right. We are still living our lives. We are still paying our bills. We are still going on vacation. So don't get so worked up about things. Because it affects us, but then it doesn't affect us. Because we are still the minority. They are still shooting our people down. There's still no justice for certain things. They are still locking our people up. Our girls are still going missing, no matter who's in office. So my thing is that you got to hit closer to home. You understand? Once we elect that president, if it ain't the president you want to go in, you still got to vote for the Senate, for your House of Representatives. Because for real, lower down the totem pole, those House reps and those Senates, those are the ones that control your neighborhoods. That's your immediate right there. Right. Those are the ones that's going to fight for you, or they're going to let it go.
So my thing is, no matter what election it is, you need to get out and you need to go vote. Not just about the presidency. You need to get out and vote for your state representatives, your congressman. You need to get out and vote for all these people because it matters.
It matters.
Think it makes a difference.
Black lives matter. All lives matter. The thing is that you still got to live your life, but you can't be blind. You still have to be aware to what's going on.
Enjoy is her name, Sandra. Enjoy. Yeah. So you must get out and vote. You're sitting home and not going out to vote helps no one. And then you want to complain about it?
That's like you sitting home and not going to the market to buy your food and say you're hungry.
Yeah. And then you want to sit back and complain about it? I really don't want to hear what you got to say if you don't get up and go vote. I don't
really like talking about politics.
Well, let's move on.
But I will if we need to, because our people need to be aware.
Well, let's just say, get up and go vote.
Go vote.
Simple as that. And let's move on.
Vote.
So, did you see the fight?
No, I didn't see the fight. I was at a party. I was at a party with a DJ. Sucked.
Okay, well then let's talk about that.
The DJ?
You want to talk about event planners and things of that nature. People who plan parties
and cannot
and can't. Why are you in that lane?
Please hire somebody or get some help.
Why are you in that lane?
Let me tell you what makes a party. It's really simple.
Go ahead.
The food, the liquor, the DJ.
Yes.
And some air conditioner or heat. Don't nobody want to be hot. And don't nobody want to be cold. We want to be comfortable.
What's up, Vicky? What's up, cuz?
All right, so what I'm saying is, we done froze again on my joint. YouTube.
Yeah, if you don't know how to give a party, hire someone who does.
My thing is that how you don't have the basics.
Because they don't know.
But it's so simple on how to do
simple.
This. And I'm going to tell you something. Your circle, that's who you invite to your party. So if you with some people that are shy and they're introverted and they don't want to talk to people and they don't want to dance, that's your party.
That's your party. But still,
people
just because you wake up and say, I want to have a party, you can't live in fear, enjoy life, and live your life.
Yeah. Yo, that is my saying. Enjoy life. That is my mantra.
That is a mantra.
Everybody dies, but not everybody lives. Live your life. Make your memories.
But you just can't wake up and say, like most people do, I'm going to have a party. And I'm going to get this DJ and we're going to do this. Especially if you don't know what the hell you're doing.
Because I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, some people do. Right. And some people went to school for this.
Some people went to school for this. Right. Some people have a gift.
Right. And those are people you need to get if you don't know what you're doing.
Don't tell people to cook stuff that don't know. I'm a little bit of a control freak myself. But don't tell people to cook and you know they can't cook. Don't have potluck and everybody bring a dish. Be very selective of who you have bring something.
Yeah.
You should know your people.
Please.
You should be like, when me and my peeps get together, We on group text. Joy, can you bring this? Such and such, can you bring this? We know what people specialize in. Not to say that they can't bring something else, but we know what their specialty is. We know what we love about them, and we go, can you?
Right.
Now we got a party.
And don't just accept someone's food and say, "Oh, girl, I can bring this," especially if they can't cook.
Don't you wish that we could sample? Like, can you cook a little bit of it? Let me taste it.
Yeah, you should.
Is that insulting? I gotta try it.
It's insulting if they bring a dish and they sit there.
This is me at a party. I'm the taste tester. I go up to the table. I'll be like, not that. We don't want that. Then they go, that's good. Like, this is me at the table with my table. That's good. Don't get that. You need. You remember in war when they would send out the scouts?
Yeah.
I'm the scout.
And I'm gonna be the one looking.
And let me tell you something that I can. And I make devil eggs.
Right.
I make really good devil eggs.
Okay.
To the point where everybody want me to bring devil eggs.
Right.
I tried bringing meatballs. The meatballs were good. I tried bringing meatballs. I tried to be different and bring meatballs. And everybody was like, "Where's the devil eggs at?"
Right.
What? You didn't bring devil eggs?
So you know what's funny? Everybody can't fix double eggs.
They can't fix double eggs. And they can't make potato salad. And they can't. Y'all gotta taste test these salads. You gotta do it. Can't overcook the macaroni and stuff like you just can't do it.
And then they wonder why their food is sitting there.
Still sitting there. That's an indication
that you can't cook.
Can't cook. I know. Don't nobody want. Listen. I had a friend. I took some devil eggs to her house. And somebody else bought some. She popped somebody else's devil egg down my mouth. She said, Joy, where your devil eggs at? I said, them right here. People was coming up to the table and she was like, don't eat those, eat these. The girl was standing right there, but she didn't know. She was like, don't eat them. They horrible. Eat these.
Right. Stay in your lane.
Yo, just find your niche. You find something you good at. If it's picking great wine.
What's up, Diamond? Yeah, and if cooking is not your niche, stay out of it.
Buy some pastries.
Bring
some
pastries. Some sodas or some bottles of
Yes, bring that. We need all that. We need that.
Yeah.
My thing is ask what's needed.
Yeah, there you go. Ask what we need and then bring that. Please don't say I'm going to fix this. No. We don't want you to do that.
And let me tell you, when they do that and you don't know them, be like, all right, got somebody making that.
Right.
And there is a way out. All right,
there is a way out. And if somebody tells you that, please listen, because they're trying to tell you nicely.
They could really have somebody bringing it, but I'm just trying to find a way not to be rude.
Yeah. Just saying.
You ain't got to hurt nobody's feelings in this. They don't know. It's like ugly people don't know they ugly. Some people don't know they can't cook. Ugly people do not know they ugly. They don't know.
Oh my God.
Name one ugly person know they unattractive.
Flavor Flav.
He don't care. I don't think he ugly.
Okay. All right, whatever.
Cause Shaba, ooh, every time I say that name, hurt my feelings.
Wow. Good morning, babe. So you didn't see the fight?
I did not see the fight, but go ahead, because I don't think boxing is the same.
It's not the same.
I think they out there twinkle toesing it and, tiptoeing around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's not the same as what it used to be when we had people like Muhammad Ali or Mike Tyson and people like that. Now, to me, you have a lot of clowns. It's not as interesting as it was.
Oh, but I want to say for the party thing real quick. Sador Radio is throwing a bowling party. The last party I went to was popping. Mm-hmm. I don't even bowl. And I think it's $15 if you don't bowl, $30 if you do. The food was amazing. That trap juice. And oh my.
The atmosphere is going to be like that. If you
there's going to be vendors, live radio shows. You don't want to miss this. I'm telling you.
Yes, and if you want to meet the radio host of Shador Radio, this is a perfect opportunity for you to do so.
There'll be MindFull,
yeah, we'll
Brown
be there.
Girl,
Exactly.
Carolyn, T-Talk.
In the mix.
Mixed boys. Wait, what's the one that Mark and them do? Diva, Gordon.
Yeah, Diva will be there. Yeah, all of us will eventually be there. So you can come in, you can take pictures, you can talk to us. We'll be there. We'll have a great time. So
we're gonna have fun. He knows how to throw a party. I'm telling you, it was popping. I had a ball. I had a ball, and I ain't bold. So the mingling and eating the food was
you don't have to
amazing.
Go. There's other things that's gonna be going on.
I don't know if Mark's wife did the cooking, but yo, when I tell you that food was good, the drinks was flowing. If you don't drink, fine. You can find out about TLC. They'll be there. Total Life Change. It's a great atmosphere, great party, great time to mingle, network, meet people, and just come and have fun. Exactly. They know how to throw a party.
Exactly.
I'm telling you.
And the food will be good, like you said.
Now back to the boxing. They twinkle toes. They dance around.
So anyway, this dude, Wilder, made statements like, he's the best fighter. He's the most powerful.
Well, don't they have to trash talk like that? Don't they have? Isn't that part of the game, trash talking?
The game is trash talking, but don't try to make out like you better than everybody who came before you. That's my
Ali thing. Did.
And he backed it up.
He did back it up.
He backed it
up. He backed it up.
See, now this first fight, they went out there. Now, I didn't know, so I saw it, clips from it. I saw that, Wilder knocked Fury down. And I'm like, okay.
What's the other guy name?
Fury.
Fury? Is it Fury?
Fury. He knocked him down. So I was like, well, how did he lose? But then I went back and I watched the fight. He got outboxed. So I was like, okay, so now they got to fight too. This is going to show us who's really going to come out and do the damn thing. So, the boy Wilder was like, yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. How about he came out and got knocked out? First round, dude came out and
sometimes all that trash talking, it don't pay off.
It don't pay off because they took it to him.
He was outboxed the first time, though, right?
Exactly. So, shut your mouth and just go out there and box. You know what I mean?
Can you box?
What's up, Sandy? But apparently he couldn't.
Can you box?
Then you want to make excuses. Nobody wants to hear the excuses.
That's the thing about excuses. I hate excuses. So do I. You either do or you don't.
Exactly.
God, listen, Jesus left the excuses at the cross. He got up and left it.
Man, I'm telling you, I really hate excuses.
Oh, for those that are going to Lent, it's Lent time right now. You know what Lent is, right? It gives. You're supposed. Listen, I found the true meaning of Lent. Okay. So you're not supposed to give up something that you're gonna pick back up after Lent.
Oh, really?
No, it's supposed. Lent is supposed to be life changing. Okay. It's supposed to be life altering. So if you give up something for Lent, it really is supposed to be something that you don't pick back up.
So I mean, go back to it.
Right. So I mean, people fast during Lent, and you can give up meat and stuff. I'm not talking about that. I mean, some people go, "I'm not going to curse anymore."
Okay.
Some people say, well, I am going to change the way that I treat people. I am going to give up negative thinking. I am not going to drink. These things that you are picking for Lent to give up is supposed to be a change for your life.
And it's supposed to be permanent.
Permanent. So when Easter came, the whole point of wearing new clothes, which I know everybody has gotten away from that because it turns into something different, because that's what man does. He turns and runs and it turns something different. But the wearing of the new clothes was supposed to be like Jesus coming up from the grave and you put on a new life. It was supposed to be after morning, the new clothes represented a new day, a new morning.
Okay.
That's why we put on new clothes and wore new clothes to the service and everything. It was to represent the end of Lent and a new day.
Okay.
It wasn't about a fashion day. And a lot of churches are doing away with that. Like, they just want you to come in jeans. I promise you on everything I love, watch that turn into something else.
Of course.
You ain't got these.
Of course.
Yeah, it'll be a whole trap house at church. So my thing is that, if you're not Catholic, I think that some things that we take on don't have to be so rigid. Like, I'm not Catholic, so I don't do that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but I think that's a great practice.
Yeah.
Lent, we fast and everything. But if you take that on, to change your life and be a better person, that's what Lent is. It's supposed to make you a better person. You're supposed to give up something that makes you a better person and not pick it back up.
Right. So, Karen.
So Easter is coming.
Yeah, it is.
Well, should I say Resurrection Day? Because Easter is about the Easter eggs.
Okay.
Resurrection Day. So, I mean, if you celebrate it,
good.
If you don't,
good.
It's coming.
So guess who's going to jail?
Who going to jail? Who going to jail?
You don't know.
You think he's playing church music in the car on his way? Still going to jail.
He was perpetrating a little bit while he was on trial, but he's going to jail.
You think you're gonna have some Jello pudding pops in jail?
I don't know. It depends on if he's with Bill Cosby. But that ass is going to jail.
Who is it? Say his name. Say it loud.
Weinstein is going to jail.
Now he's feeble.
But guess what? That was just the trial in New York. He still got one in LA.
Does he?
Yeah.
He might get away with that one.
You think?
I don't know.
And
just when you think they're going down, they float right back up to the top. I don't even know these days.
But even if he gets off in LA, he's still going to jail.
Going to jail.
Deuces.
I would not want to live the rest of my days. Well, there ain't nobody going to try to rape him. I bet you him and Bill Cosby safe on that.
You know what was funny? Because every court appearance, he walked in with the walker. You know what I mean?
Feeble.
Yeah. So when they found his ass guilty, he took that walker.
Well honored. Did he really throw it away?
He didn't throw it away. They took that joint. Give me that. Walk your ass out.
Did he walk out?
Yes. What choice did he have?
I didn't.
Straight up. In handcuffs. Let's go.
Wow. Just goes to show your day is coming if you riding dirty.
Oh man.
Your day is coming.
It was funny.
But why do they do that? Why they get all feeble at the end? Like blind and feeble. I can't see, I can't walk. But you were able-bodied when you did these things.
They want you to have mercy. They want the court to have mercy on. What's up, niece?
I'll tell you this. This ain't the time to be messing with no women.
Yeah.
No means no. Y'all better know it.
Shit,
ain't no gray area with that crap.
Ain't no gray
area. It is
area.
no more gray area. It used to be a little gray area.
None.
It ain't now.
And that's why, men, you have to really watch yourself with how you say things and how you approach women, because it is not a joke anymore.
It ain't that type of party where it be like ripping the victim apart no more.
Yeah, they are serious.
They serious.
You
going down
up.
for that.
You are going down. Me too is for real.
For real. That is some real stuff.
That's right. That's why I'm hashtag not me.
Not me. Hashtag not me. That sounds safe.
Not going for it. Like now when I'm at work and a female is like, oh, I need you to come and see us in the room.
No, I send a female up there.
I ain't doing that. Sorry. Not doing it. Out, not doing it. Hashtag not me. Not doing it.
I don't understand.
Yeah, because it's just too much now. It's too deep.
Anytime they changing words to a song so you can recognize and listen, live your life. All right. Just be careful. Just understand that these times are changing and they're not the same.
They're not.
Live your life so that you can have your life. All right.
Or you
if somebody says no,
they mean
keep
no.
it moving.
Yeah.
Somebody will say yes. For every no, there is 2 yeses. I promise you.
Oh my God. Woo. So, people were in a little bit of an uproar. First, let me say this. For Kirk Douglas passed away. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, Kirk Douglas was a very famous movie star from back in the day. He is also the father of Michael Douglas, who I guess some of you might know. But yeah, Kirk Douglas passed away, and people were a little, I guess, taken back or upset that he didn't leave any of his 61 million fortune to his kids.
His kids are well off. You are tuning in to Be Mindful in the Morning with Simply D and Enjoy. You can check us out today on YouTube. You can go to YouTube and see past shows. You go to Sador Radio, SADIOR Radio, and then put in Be Mindful. And Be Mindful is BMINDFULL.
Yes, that's Be Mindful with Simply D and Enjoy.
Okay, but listen, I'm not dying so my kids can be well off.
Yeah. Well,
my insurance policy ain't even like that.
Yeah, he left everything.
It's enough to put me away.
Mm-hmm.
It's enough to take care of my expenses, and that's it.
Right.
It's not for you to come up.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what death is supposed to be.
But that's what a lot of people think, that you're supposed to leave something.
I be telling Rob all the time, you can try it if you want, you ain't the beneficiary. I changed that.
But that's
you
what
ain't gonna get nothing.
People think that you're supposed to leave something.
So they can come up and live their lives.
They can come up. Yeah.
I mean, if I married somebody that was like 23, 40 years my senior, mm-hmm. then I would think that they would take care of me after they were gone. And not to say that there are spouses that would do that. I'm not speaking against that if that's what you want to do. I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You get enough to put me away.
Okay. That's fair.
And I might take care of those expenses before I leave, because you can go to a funeral home mm-hmm. and set up everything, and it locks in that rate.
Yes, you can.
And then everything is paid for. Mm-hmm. And you can use your insurance policy to do that you have now. Yeah. They'll cut that check to them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then when you pass away, ain't nobody fighting over nothing. All your wishes are there. And I need to do that too. But this should be something about a living will. You should have a will. Mm-hmm. If you have property, make a will.
Yeah. You should.
If you have something where, you have a house and maybe you got married, so your spouse's name is not on there or whatever, you need to fix that. Mm-hmm. So it's not an issue, because it's not like, oh, we married, so I automatically, ain't that some crap? You get all their bills, but you don't automatically get their stuff.
Right.
But I'm responsible for your debt. No, you can have that.
Yeah, that's great.
You can have that too.
Yeah. But yeah, a lot of people were upset that he didn't leave any of his $61 million fortune to his kids. Let me just say this. The reason why Michael Douglas himself, now mind you, Kirk Douglas was worth $61 million. His son, Michael Douglas, is worth $278 million.
Not to mention what Catherine Zeta-Jones is worth.
Right. So they didn't need that chump change. That $61 million was like chump change. So he left it all the charity.
I don't think it's because it's half of what he has, or like a quarter of what that's still not chump change enough. Greed don't have no.
Oh, wow.
No, if you got $20 in your pocket and you see a $5 bill on the floor,
I'm still picking it up.
There you go. So that's what that $63 million is. That's what that 62 is. That's like $5. I'll still take that. I'll still take it. That's what it is.
I'm just saying they didn't really need it because they're well off.
But yeah, and so what did he wind up doing with the money? Did he give it to charity?
He gave it all to charity.
God bless him.
Yeah, he left it all to charity.
He can't give up his organs because they are expired.
Yeah, he was in his hundreds.
Yeah, they ain't nobody using none of his organs. I think that was a beautiful thing to do. Yeah. If my kids were well off, I would have probably did the same thing. And guess what? He don't hear those complaints.
Mm-hmm. Nobody fighting no more.
And nobody fighting. Yeah. He out. He don't care that. Listen, when he made it up, when he said this is where my money is going, he didn't say nothing to them. I promise you, he didn't say nothing.
Mm-hmm. And none of them squabbling over it.
Nobody knew nothing. They could have an attitude and be mad all they want. All that money went to charity.
Because to my understanding, the people in Aretha Franklin's camp, they're still bickering over her fortune.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Because she didn't have a will.
I'm not leaving. I love my babies and I love y'all, but I'm not leaving you no fortune.
Okay, y'all hear that, right?
And I'm gonna figure out, when I leave, I'm gonna figure out who gets the house and everything. It ain't gonna be no fighting over that either. Because it may be something where the house has to be sold and the money needs to be split 3 ways. That is probably what I'm gonna cut all that out because I don't want them fighting and not speaking because of something like this. So I'm gonna make it as easy as possible if I can, and I have that time.
Yeah. And do you think it should be a time period like before you start taking stuff out of somebody's house?
I don't know, because it could be. See, and that's the scary thing. You know what I mean? Like something may mean something to me and not mean nothing to you. My husband went through that with his mom.
Okay.
Like he went to go back for something that wasn't there.
Okay.
And then when you have he has a lot of siblings, so he wasn't even considered for certain things. And I really think that siblings should sit down and they should talk about this stuff. But is it a time limit? I think that maybe after the funeral they should really focus on that.
Yeah, wait until the person is
buried and y'all have taken care of that business, and then you move on to the next business.
Because I remember when
because business is business.
Richard Pryor was still in the hospital. He wasn't even dead yet. His kids was and people was at his house taking stuff out. Because when he got home, he was like,
"Where's all my stuff?"
Bring
I'm still breathing. I'm breathing.
All that back.
I'm still breathing. Where's my stuff? Now y'all not getting nothing. I would have changed everything. Nobody gets anything. All of it goes to charity. I'm still here.
Right.
Could you imagine coming home like these mother?
Yeah. They in the crib just stuff like they expected them to pass on. I'm gonna get this.
And he made it.
Because
that's what black people do. We make it.
He came home was like, bring all that back.
I'm gonna need all my stuff back. Oh, he ain't saying that nice.
Now you know he did.
Oh, we're not gonna have that no more. We don't have no comedians like that no more because it's gonna be all the censorship.
That is just
no Red Fox, no Richard Pryor, no Eddie Murphy.
What's up, Ray?
Even Kevin Hart got to keep it at a minimum.
It's crazy. You know what I mean?
Y'all not funny.
This in the house taking
y'all killing our humor.
What's up, Colette?
I'm gonna need all my stuff
I'm gonna need all mine back. Bring it all back. Woo, that is too funny. But yeah, this is so much censorship now that comedians have to work, I think, harder in order to
try to make
us laugh because there's certain things they have to.
Because as soon as they hear anything, the bullies is coming out. What does it bother you?
Yeah, like you really have to be mindful of what you say. And this is Be Mindful in the Morning with Simply D.
And enjoy.
And we're here. I know we've been back to back because we were on last Saturday, but so what?
I just found out we ain't on next Saturday. So I hope y'all tuned in today.
Somehow people can't get enough of us and they want to see more. So you got it. You got 2 Saturdays back to back. Okay,
I love y'all.
Yes, I do. I made a mistake last week and said let's go on. I thought we would do one. I thought we were up.
Is that why we won? Because you made a mistake. I could have been asleep.
You don't want to be here?
I want to be here.
Oh, okay. All right, just say.
But I'm not going to say that I'm going to miss a couple hours of sleep over the guy.
Anyway, yeah, we are back to back. I wanted to be here with you guys again and share some things with you. I like doing this. I like talking to, our people who watch us. Peace, blessings, love.
Peace and hair grease.
Okay, so I guess I only feel
peace that way. Peace and hair grease.
So far we talked about the Russians once again interfering in our election.
They want Bernie.
Yeah, they want Bernie Sanders to win.
My thing is, I don't know when this became outside people. The world interfere with everything. Right. That's craziness.
But you know what? I guess it's that turnaround because how often has the United States affected or been a part of everybody else's election? In other
I don't know. Do they don't have democracy?
No, but I'm saying if there have been times when they wanted a certain person to win, say in the Iran election, that they interfered in to make sure.
Was there an election? I thought that was a dictatorship.
Well, I'm just saying, the United States has stuck their nose in other people's business.
I understand.
Now people are sticking their nose in our business.
But we're a democracy. They weren't.
Yeah, but they still making sure they get in office over here who they want in office, right?
Yeah.
So there you have it. Interference. We've been sticking our nose in other people's business so long. Now,
I'm at home. I don't know who this we person is. I'm at home watching Netflix.
The powers to be. Okay.
We ain't nothing. I'm at home.
So
let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
So with everything heightened right now, do you think this is a great time for our kids to go into the military? Do you think that's something that should be a concern, or should they go ahead and join the military branch that they would like to join regardless? Or do you think that there is a fear with that?
I'll say this. I'll say I used to think that the military was a good choice. It was a good move to make for people coming out of high school, didn't have any direction because I went in. You know what I'm saying? So I always
thank you for your service.
Yeah, thanks. I always thought it was a good move to make. I was in the Navy.
Can you swim?
Yes.
Is that a requirement?
Yeah.
I can't be in the Navy.
So that was my feeling. Now I don't feel that way so much because you don't know what's going to happen, and you have people sitting behind closed doors making decisions where they're not sending their kids to go fight.
I probably would have made a career of it though.
Really?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. They seem like they have pretty good careers in the military.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun.
Only thing is that this is what I don't understand. Like when you come out the military, how you don't have a job? No, I get it, but to me, it's like prison. Like now you on your own.
Yeah, it's on your own unless you make certain, let me say, contacts or put yourself in a certain position.
So all the stuff that they teach you in the military, like you can't just come out and use this stuff in the civilian world. Like me, I probably would have went for like Homeland Security or some law enforcement. If that was my choice to be in the military, I'm not gonna come out and try to be a sales associate. Blah blah blah.
Right.
I'm going to use the experience and training that I got. I'm going to apply for Homeland Security, a police officer, firefighter, something.
Right.
That would have been me.
You're welcome. Right. Thank you. Yes. Now, like I said, not so much because it scares me, and it's so much life lost now. It's really scary, and over mistakes, simple mistakes. I could get into it, but I won't because I might get censored once again. But
don't be a punk, Doug. Don't let Facebook punk you.
No, I'm just saying.
You're like, I might be censored. I'll be like, well, I'm censored again.
or the powers to be, Mike, because since we mentioned 45, they're in on us now. They're paying attention to everything.
Who's 45? Oh, never mind. I know.
I don't want to say too much or whatever because they might we go walk outside. We got black cars waiting for us.
Please take me somewhere nice. I don't mind being in the witness protection plane, but I don't want to be in Omaha. I don't want to be where there's no stores and it's dirt roads. Like I wear heels. I need like a solid foundation to walk on. I can't do them dirt roads.
Oh man.
I tell. I don't know if I don't have nothing to tell, but I'm saying just so I don't be on the dirt road.
They just might snatch us for a couple hours or whatever. What do you know? Nothing.
I don't know nothing, sir.
Just saying. It could happen. So let's move on.
I still don't know nothing.
Okay.
I don't know nothing.
Okay, so Katherine Johnson passed away.
And who, pray tell, is Katherine Johnson?
Katherine Johnson was one of the black ladies from Hidden Figures who was a mathematician.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. And unfortunately, she passed away at the age of 101. And
God bless her.
Yeah, she really helped make changes at Nassau. She played
in the background.
Yeah, she played.
And they took credit for it at first.
Of course, because that's
what they did.
But anyway,
rest in peace and bless her family and thank her for her contribution
to history. Yes,
you know what I mean. Like that is something that we can truly be proud of.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always say, we are Black history
because she made a difference. And I know what's the first guy that went up? One of the astronauts. They had in the movie that he said to her, like, I'm not going up unless she says it's okay because I trust her. And they, even with that, they were like, did that really happen? Like they asked his wife, the astronaut's wife, I can't think of his name right now. And he was like, yes. She was like, yes, that really did happen. My husband trusted her and he wasn't doing anything unless her numbers matched up and said it was okay to do it.
Because he recognized that brain.
Yeah. And he wanted to get back home.
I still think it's stupid for somebody to be sitting home hating me because I'm amazing and I got black girl magic. But somebody's skin color being different.
Yeah, it's sad that people are sitting home and hate you because your skin color is different than theirs. It is.
Like, get a life.
We're in 2020 and we still going through this?
We are, and listen, some things don't change. There's nothing new under the sun.
No. Mm-mm.
But
you would think the world would have evolved where we are past those.
I don't think that.
I mean, it hasn't happened.
No, and I don't think it ever will. I don't think so because man is flawed and he's arrogant. Mm-hmm. And there'll always be one more arrogant than the other.
Okay, it's not Katrina. Okay.
So I don't think that time will come like that. I think that there are people
Thanks, Ray. His name was John Glenn.
that love, and I think there are some where their true colors come out. I had a friend, she's moving, and her neighbor's true colors came out because she sold. No, where she's moving from.
Really?
Because of who she sold her house to.
Wow.
And they were like, "How dare you?" And she was so upset. She was so upset. And I was like, and she don't raise her kids like that. And I said, listen, it's such a loss for people not to get to know somebody who could be a blessing in your life because they're not what you are. And that goes across the board. If you're Black and you don't deal with another race because of all the racism that's going on and you think that everybody is the same, you really are missing out on some great love and some great relationships.
Yes, you are.
You understand? God did not make us different to be separated. He didn't. He didn't even make us not to interact with one another or make mixed babies. He didn't do that. You understand? Why would we all be here if we weren't meant to be here?
Right.
You know, and you just gotta learn. You just gotta learn to love. But if you never learn that and you are stuck where you are, more power to you. That's your choice. But you are missing out.
You are missing out because you can learn so much from other people's or other cultures. You know what I mean? So it's like, why have a closed mind
and a closed heart?
A closed heart, and don't try to get to know.
Because if my hand is closed, I don't let nothing out, but ain't nothing getting in either.
Yeah.
So when you close yourself off, that goes all the way around.
Yeah.
You know, it goes all the way around.
Yeah.
Shout out to those that are going through some things and y'all woke up today to another day and to make it through. That's keeping it strong. That ain't saying nothing to nobody. That keeping all that internalized, but you are still making it happen. Shout out to you. You are not alone. Proud of you.
Yeah, depression is real. We did a show on depression, and it's amazing how many people actually suffer. They live within the sadness of the depression, and I want to do another show on that.
I want to do another show on that too, because for some reason they seem like a lot of people in our community, like Black people, don't want to recognize mental illness. However, it is prevalent. Richard Smallwood, Total Praise. For y'all don't know this song. Okay, he went through some major depression and he loved the Lord and he made amazing songs that would just like take you up to the Lord. And you know, it's crazy to be in the forefront like that and be an example for people, and the whole time you feel like you're dying on the inside. You know, and it really is time for the people in religion or the church or, you know, the mosque or the hall, wherever you guys are. Mental illness is real. The Bible says first natural, then the spirit. You got to deal with things naturally and then spiritually. There is balance, but you can't ignore it and just think that church is going to fix everything. Jesus fixes everything, and he gives you the wisdom on how to navigate through things. Stop turning people away and telling them you don't need no doctor. You just need Jesus and deliverance. It takes more than that sometimes.
It does.
And you need to recognize that you have to take care of yourself naturally. Jesus is a healer, but that don't mean you just stuff a bunch of poison in your body and think that you ain't going to die. You have to take care of yourself naturally. And if you are feeling some things and you feel like you can't make it and you are dark and you don't see no hope and you know that there is hope, get some help.
Yeah, get some help. You know, I'm a firm believer in, and it took me a minute to go see someone and talk to them about your problems. And I think a lot of us have too much pride where we don't want to go see somebody and share with them what's going on with us. I'm telling you, it's okay. I don't know. It's okay to do so. Yeah, I don't know either. It's okay to do so because you never know how it can make a difference in your life.
On everything ain't on? Oh, we ain't on there.
It ain't on there, but you want to turn it on? There you go.
I feel so illuminated.
It can make a huge difference in your life. And I'm one to tell you that it can, because I did it. You know what I mean? Obviously, I went and sat down and talked with someone and loved it.
And, and it's really like at this point in time in life, you know, people don't want to hear a bunch of depression stuff, and you feel like I don't want to be the one that I personally don't want to bombard somebody and weigh them down when I'm going through some things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm somebody that I want to be there for somebody, and I don't mind somebody being there for me. But after I talk about it, I don't want to keep talking about it.
Right. You have to meet a person where they are. You know what I mean? So if a person isn't ready to open up, you can't press that person to open up.
And you can't take it personally.
And you can't. Because when that person is ready to open up, then if you're someone that they trust, they will open up to you. If they want to share with you, then they will do so. But you have to give them their time and give them their space, like you and I did.
Yeah, we do that.
You know what I mean? Like, you didn't press me, but when I was ready to open up, then I shared with you.
Yeah, and you didn't check on me enough.
Oh my God. Here we go.
Check on your peoples. You know they ain't all right.
But you don't want to be overbearing.
But you can check on them.
You don't want to be
overbearing. You can send a text.
Especially if somebody doesn't want to pick up the phone. Like, you might not want to pick up the phone.
But I'll answer text.
Got you. Touche.
And you know, I'm not one that I can't do all these long time. That's too much typing. I can't. I don't even like type. I get mad at work when somebody asks me a question in detail.
You will lose my. You said
that's a lot of words.
You will lose my concentration, because I'm looking at that and be like,
this is not me.
Right. Keep it simple. If you give me more than 2 lines,
I can't do it.
We got a problem.
I'm trying. I don't even like that at work. I'm like, this is a lot of questions. I'll be sitting there trying to figure out what are the least words I can use to answer this.
And you know what the problem, what's funny is when you get it, you either at work or you at home trying to rest. So now you look at your phone and you got this long ass text that you don't want to read.
You like this. I can't do it.
I'm just like,
I can't.
Yeah, okay.
I can't do it. And then we're bad. Because I'll be like, yo, you good?
Right.
He'll be like, yeah. I'll be like, I'm not feeling the love. That's it? Yeah.
Yeah. Simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep it moving. We good. You check? You good? Yes. Okay. No more needs to be said. Keep it moving.
He needs to say a little bit more. He can use like 4 or 5 words.
Okay. What would they be?
I'm good. How are you?
See, I ain't feeling all that.
Really?
No. I'm good.
Listen, Ross Treasure, you can't choose to be sensitive when you want to be sensitive.
I'm just saying.
You gotta be sensitive and all.
I'm not gonna sit there and be like, I'm good. How are you?
I'm telling you, being a man friend and being this woman is 2 different people. I'm telling y'all. When somebody say this is my friend, and that they are the opposite sex and they are friends, it really ain't that much to be worried about, because it really is a whole different person that they dealing with. Mm. They really are dealing with 2 different people. They're not gonna go through the same thing when y'all homies and y'all are. That's why it's such a hard time to move from being friends to lovers, because now you looking at this person and you like, oh, I ain't seen that before. They ain't never talked to me like that, because y'all homies.
Right.
There's no jealousy. There's no territorialism.
Yeah.
I made up another word. Territorialism.
Here we go.
Do you guys like it? Would you like to type it in and show me how to spell territorialism?
Really? We don't have the show.
Territorialistic.
The show will be over by then. Okay.
It's none of that stuff. You know what I mean? It's just none of that stuff. Like, you could talk about the dumbest thing with your homie. You be like sitting there talking about toast. You like, why don't they butter toast? I hate when the toast is over. You get home with your spouse, you be like, so how was your day?
Yeah.
But that don't mean that you don't love them.
No,
you just talk about stupid stuff.
Right, and they may not want to talk about stupid stuff.
Listen, when I was on hiatus, my homie, my madball came to see me, right? And I love lunchtime. I freaking love lunchtime. I love it. I love who I eat lunch with. The conversation could go from nickelbacks to faux packs. I don't care. We talk about everything.
Mm-hmm.
We sitting there talking. Rob looks over at us and he trying to figure out how we don't went through like 8 subjects in like 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. And it veered off from everything.
Right.
And I said, well, welcome to lunchtime.
Mm-hmm. And it happens just like that.
Welcome to lunchtime. Right. And you know, because we would be over there, we would be giggling and laughing so hard, they had to break us up.
Yeah.
That you can't go downstairs for lunch at that time no more. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
We would be over there laughing so hard and having so much fun that they had to break up the lunch table with that tip.
Which is crazy. Crazy.
And when I mean laughing hard, I mean laughing hard.
Mm-hmm. And it was good.
It was good. We talked about everything.
Mm-hmm. I think more laughter is needed.
It is, because the Bible says that merriment is like medicine to the bones. Laughter is medicine. It is medicine. Being a slump, and it lets off endorphins.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Because
that's why I like to laugh. I don't care where I'm at. I don't care what I'm going through. Mm-hmm. I'ma snatch those moments where I can laugh.
You have to.
I'ma do it. I don't like being sad. Mm-hmm. And I really, really don't like being angry. But I think I don't like being sad more than anger. I think anger I can deal with better. Sad puts me in a dark place. Anger wants me to punch you in a dark place. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, the new title of one of the books that I'm gonna be working on is called "The Day the Laughter Stopped."
That's a great title. Mm-hmm. It reminds me of a poem. Where'd the magic go?
Oh, okay.
Did you like that poem?
Yes, I did.
I'm glad you did.
So that's going to be the title.
Do you want to use my poem in your book?
Is that yours?
Yeah, it's mine.
Okay, yeah. Can I use it?
Why would I offer you something that's not mine?
I'm just saying. I want to plagiarize. Can I use it?
Yeah, you can use it.
Right. Do I have it? You sent me a copy?
I think I did.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to use it. All right. So that'd be the title of one of the new books that I'm going to
When the Laughter Stops.
The Day the Laughter Stopped.
Yo, I remember I used to be like, I'm going to ride the ride till it's over. And what I meant by that is when the laughter stopped. Like when we be at the carnival, we be like sitting there waiting for them to start that ride up again. Mm-hmm. It's over.
Yeah, it's over.
The ride ain't gonna start again.
Get off
and get on another ride. Oh man, your nostrils are really big on it.
Yeah, kind of close.
It's really close.
Mm-hmm. So. We have talked about the Russians interfering in our election again, backing Bernie Sanders because simply they feel as though Trump.
Bernie's emotional.
Yeah, a little bit. He also has some health issues. That's why I think why he doesn't want to reveal his medical records.
Oh, you don't want to reveal those?
No, he does not. No, he doesn't.
Yo, you ever watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
No.
If y'all watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, that's Bernie Sanders.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's his name? Where's your phone? Look up the Curb Your Enthusiasm so I can say the actor's name.
Okay.
Because he is so funny, but he's really emotional like that. I think that's the way Bernie Sanders is.
Mm-hmm. That's him.
Yeah, that's him. What's his name? Can you see his name?
I don't know. What else did we talk about?
Curb Your Enthusiasm is back on. That joint is so funny. It got JB Smooth on it.
Larry David?
Larry David!
Okay.
It's funny. You gotta watch it.
Okay.
And the thing is that the whole show is improv. There is no scripts.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yo, and it is hilarious. It's so funny.
I have to look for it.
So do y'all still do Netflix? Like, is it still Netflix and chill? Because Netflix ain't what it used to be.
It's not?
I don't know. I just really feel like somebody said TLC from Russia is watching.
He did. Okay, good.
So now made me forget what I was saying. It's just some stuff on Netflix that I'm like,
That's corny, boring.
I don't know.
Shouldn't be on there.
I just think said when Netflix first came out and it was like you can go to old shows. I miss being able to go like the old nostalgic shows. You can't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll say this. I'm a part of a team of writers that are writing a series called Intertwine, and hopefully it will be on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
This series is going to blow you away. I can't wait for us to get done with what we're doing because it's going to be like that.
I'm waiting for my lines.
Oh, okay. So somebody said Russia is really watching. Okay. Hello, how are you?
Hi, Russia.
I still don't understand why y'all interfering in our.
That TLC ain't involved in that.
TLC, Total Life Changes, is our sponsor. And for those of you who don't have this product yet, we have the teas.
If the teas detox, they help you lose weight. If you don't want to lose the weight, it will help you detox.
It will help you detox. Like if you're going for a new job and you need to.
I can't.
I'm saying.
It's the truth, though.
You know, some of y'all still smoke, so you might need to clean your system up. Hit it, get at us, get this tea.
Come to the bowling party.
Yeah, we got CBD.
You don't have all that.
We got Neutral Blast, and we got coffee if you don't drink tea.
We know they're watching. We get it.
They said it again.
Yes.
What they gonna come do?
We're promoting TLC, but I mean, if Russia is trying, if the politicians,
let's say this.
What?
Russia is allegedly interfering in our election. Okay,
but that doesn't have anything to do with TLC. TLC is completely different. And the great thing about it is TLC is in Russia. They're worldwide. Hey.
So if you're in Russia and you want to get some TLC from me, I'm with that.
But they're selling their own.
They might not want to get it from them.
Wow, what's different about
they
it?
They might want to get it from Simply D.
Simply D has more tea?
Hit me up. I don't have more, but they just might want to get it from me.
What other products besides the ISO tea do you have?
We have the coffee.
What does the coffee do?
It does the same thing as the tea does. It's just if you don't want the tea, you get the coffee.
Right.
We got CBD.
What is the NutriBurst?
NutriBurst is like almost like an energy drink. Gives you, and it doesn't have that that letdown.
Crash.
Yeah, that crash.
What about the CBD oil?
The CBD is one of the big things now. Everybody is selling CBD all over the place, and now TLC has.
They also have something for they have facial products.
Yeah.
They have all kinds of stuff.
For your skin up. Oh no. I mean, they have everything you want.
They have a lot of stuff. Yeah. You need to check it out.
You need to. If you don't have yours, I gotta ask why not. And if you haven't hit me up or anyone else, well, hit me up. Get it from me. Okay? There you go.
You too can have this chocolate clear skin with the TLC.
Just
look at that skin. Look at it. He don't have no razor bumps.
I don't.
He don't have no razor bumps, and he shaves that beard off.
Like every day. I miss my beard though.
I know you do.
I do. I really do.
I miss calling you Black Santa.
Yeah. So anyway, we talked about the
like
fight.
A little black elf now.
We talked about the fight, Furry and Wilder. How
he furry?
Whatever. How you gonna come out and think you all that, and then get you behind whips?
About some fur.
Furry.
It's fury, you butt.
Okay. We talked about the man that is going to jail.
Furry.
He is going to jail. Deuces, holla back. But you know what I want to wait and see?
What you want to see?
Is there going to be an interview?
Well, Weinstein? I believe it will be.
You think so?
Yeah, because I think he's going to want to tell his
Will Geller or Oprah
part of the story. Yo, that is some craziness. My heart goes out to Kobe's family.
Yes, it was a tragedy.
Yo, did you hear that they said that suing that helicopter company that they had to go out of business because really she was going for 100 million and even 50 million with just her claim is not, the insurance can't cover that. That's not even mentioning the other families that were on there that lawyered up. So what does that mean? They don't get no money and the company shuts down?
Pretty much. They'll have to sell off their whatever assets that they have, and then whatever they have, they'll split it up between all of them. And at the end, nobody's going to really get that much. They'll get something. Right?
She's shutting that company down.
Yeah. Well,
my heart goes out to her. It's one thing. It's one thing to lose your husband.
Or wife. But to lose
lose your husband and your child.
Yeah.
My heart.
Yeah.
Hurts for her so bad.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And the fact that she has other kids that she has to be a mother to while she's mourning. One or two things is happening. I'm telling you, them children will save her life. Them other ones, if she allows them to, they'll be there for her. But my heart really I could not imagine the pain.
Yeah, I can't either. And that's
why we talk about that. Not only does she have to go through this, but because her husband was a celebrity, the way that he was, is constantly on media. She's constantly reminded. Yes. Like all his memorials and stuff, like you can be proud of something like that, but at the same time, it's like a constant reminder.
Yes.
So my heart,
like you never really get over it. It's difficult to know that you're missing a person, but every time you listen to the radio or turn on the TV or look at any social media, there's something there.
God help her and her kids. That whole side of the family, and his friends. But to lose your babies, that was her baby, and that was her baby. The only solace that you have is that they were together, and he was able to hold her and embrace her, because there's no doubt in my mind that he held his baby. And that even...
Yeah. It's just...
My heart goes out to them. And we just have to continue to pray for the family.
Right.
He was an amazing... Hi, Miss Dancy. There go Diane.
Hey, Diane. I need some new suits.
I want to be in a fashion show.
Yeah, when we going to do...
I want to be in a fashion show.
Because Be Mindful is ready.
Yeah, we're going to walk together. Walk together. I still have my wedding dress. I don't know if I could fit it. Normally I prided myself on being able to fit everything that I used to fit when I was younger. I can't do it no more. I was like, is this what people feel like? Like I couldn't get some stuff past my thighs. I was like, yo, what is happening?
You need tape?
I don't need tape. I like my grown woman curves. I went from crackhead to crack-a-lack.
Oh. Yeah, you crackheads up there. Need some tea?
No, y'all don't need no tea. Y'all eat.
The tea help.
They help them to eat.
Yeah.
I don't trust you with that. That's a marketing scam.
I gotta do something to get my cells up. Just saying. Okay, anyway.
All the shade in the world.
Oh, so Philadelphia, out of 50 states that were, I guess, tested on this, came in at number 19.
For what?
For being one of the worst cities.
Why can't you be positive about anything? The worst cities are what?
In traffic.
Oh yeah, y'all suck.
We came in at number 19.
They must have been in Center City.
They must
on 76.
They said 76. They said 76 to 95.
Oh my God.
The worst.
Yo, when I tell you it makes you want to have a nervous breakdown in the car. I really try not to drive in Center City. I really do.
Yeah, because road rage is real. It's real.
I got a lot of it.
It's real. You know what I mean? What's up, Leon? It is so real because people get stupid and don't know how to drive. Okay? And this thing where you see somebody turning, I'm in the middle of a turn, and you want to still step your happy ass off the curb and into the street.
Pedestrians taking this stuff.
Yeah, you better be lucky you ain't get hit yet. Lucky.
But then they on TV going, yeah, Broad Street, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. You can't even go in the street because it's bad. They will hit you. That's speeding. It's not a green light. Why are you trying to cross here?
But if I'm not speeding and you see me in the middle of a turn and I see you walk to the curb and now you walking in the street, why is your dumb ass walking in the street while I'm turning?
Coming out in between parked cars.
I don't get that. It just makes no sense to me. None.
There are a lot of things. Oh, let's have a show on. Let's have a segment. Don't make no sense.
Okay, we can do that.
Want to do that, y'all?
Yeah, we can.
We're gonna start a segment going.
Yeah, let's do it in the next show. Don't make no sense.
Oh, I must just start writing stuff down. It don't make no sense.
Wow. Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I had something I could just smack people in the back of their neck. Like,
why are you so violent today?
I'm just saying, they just do stuff that don't make no sense.
Don't make no sense.
You just want to smack them. Like, wake up. Wake the hell up.
I don't know if I'm really at the smacking stage. I think I might be at the stage where I'm just like.
When you're at what?
You still breathing? I think I just like somebody really wasted breath on you, huh?
That's why I said they need a smack in the back of the neck.
And what's that gonna do?
Wake up.
More dumb. It's gonna wake up more dumb.
Well, maybe they need 2 smacks. I'm just saying. This is some stupid people out there.
It is.
You know what I mean?
Common sense is not inherited.
It's irritating. It is really irritating.
He's very passionate about this.
Yes, because I hate stupid people. They need to be on a whole continent by themselves.
What they gonna do? And then
they all
you know what will happen?
Together.
You know what'll happen? They'll freaking thrive. Because they'll be stupid in this part and be like a genius in something else. Well, you ever notice somebody that's book smart, they don't really have common sense?
Yes.
So they'll thrive over there.
Yes. I mean, they are so book smart, but stupid when it comes to life.
Yeah. Like
common sense. I don't understand that. I just
thank God for common sense. I didn't really understand that when I was younger because common sense is what it is. Common. You understand? Like something you should know. You should know how to open a door. You should know that when you're thirsty, you drink water. Like that's common sense. Like I remember when somebody told me, because at work, I'm always thrown to the wolves, but at the end of it, I got to train everybody that comes in, which is fine. But somebody told me one time, he's like, you have to talk to everybody like they stupid.
Really?
Because I was losing patience. Like everybody doesn't learn the same. And I had to really take that into consideration. And they said that if you talk to somebody as if they don't know anything, then they don't miss anything. You might think that, okay, well, that's common sense. They'll, yeah, they will procreate. No, but their kids might be smart. You know how kids evolve. We seen it happen. It's this couple at work, and we like, I think that kid was adopted.
Maybe they need to be
that kid was smart. The kid was smart.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, he must be adopted. But nevertheless, what was I saying? Common sense? But you made me forget now.
You was at work, how you train people. They should.
Right, you had to talk to me like something that you would think that everybody is supposed to know. Say it anyway. That way they can't say. And if they look at you and go, I already know that. Be like, I'm sure you do. You know, I know that you know, but I have to go over everything. Don't tell them you have to talk to them like they stupid, because then you be in human resources. Yeah.
You know what? When I train people, I say, this is how I do it. And you can find your own niche. But this is how I do it. You don't necessarily have to do it the way I do it. You can find your own niche. I
kind of do that, but I say this is more so, this is protocol. You understand? So this is not just the way I do it. This is the way it's supposed to be done. But if you deviate and find a better way to do it that fits you, as long as you meet all the criteria from the original way to do it, that's fine.
Okay.
Because if you say this is my way, they may go, well, that's the way he do it. That ain't the way I do it. So now they got a way to say, well, I don't have to do it that way. And you don't want them to do that, because there is a right way and a wrong way.
Gotcha.
That's the way I do it.
Well, anyway, we're almost at that time. So far today, well, this morning, we apologize for coming on late. We had technical difficulties on the radio side. Not so much YouTube.
Yeah, so we're not on the radio right now.
And Facebook. So we talked
YouTube. Make sure you go to YouTube, guys. When I tell you guys that YouTube is beautiful, like the picture is great. We can see all your comments. It's no interruption. It's not freezing. You get the same thing. You get the same broadcast. Everything you get, except we don't get that pixelation. We don't get the interruption, the freezing, because Facebook want my friend today for some reason. But YouTube was.
Yeah, YouTube was
YouTube
good.
Is cool.
So far today, and you guys can go back and you can review the show if you like. We hope you enjoyed so far what you've heard, and that you will continue to be a listener of Be Mindful.
In the morning.
Yes. So we talked about the Russian interfering in our election once again. They want to back Bernie Sanders because I guess they feel as though Trump will be able to beat him more so than Biden or Bloomberg. So that's
Biden or who?
Biden or what's the guy name?
Bloomberg.
I said Bloomberg.
Sound like you said boom.
Okay. We talked about the fight between.
Say it again. Who was it? Wilder and who?
And we talked about Wilder saying how great he was. He's the greatest of all time.
Who was he for?
He fought some guy.
What her name is?
I don't know.
He kept saying furry. The guy named Furry. His name is Fury.
So we talked about that. We talked about the dude who was going to jail. Who is it?
Weinstein.
Yes, he was found
For
guilty.
touching and doing things inappropriately.
Yes, and he is going to
Rape.
jail. And
Rape.
we wonder if there's going to be like, an interview like is guilty.
Oh, he wanted.
Or
I don't know because they didn't interview Cosby and he been in there.
They talked about him.
They talk about letting him out because he got like medical issues, but they knew that before they put him in there.
Exactly. We
I
talked
bet you
about.
he got plenty on his books though.
You think?
Uh-huh.
Okay. We talked about.
But do you think his wife is like, that nigga's in jail?
Yeah, Tyson Fury.
And I am gonna live my life because she still got her looks and everything. She's younger than him, right? She looks like a lot younger.
She do look good for her age.
She looks amazing for her age.
We talked about Katherine Johnson, the
May she rest in peace. Thank you for your contribution and being an amazing Black woman in your day and beating all the odds that were against you, and you still shined like a diamond. So that just goes to show it doesn't matter if the odds are against you. So all those excuses that ain't nobody for me, the odds are against me, this, that, and the other, you can shine if you really want to shine.
Yes, you can. And for those of you who don't know, Katherine Johnson was a NASA mathematician. And we also talked about making excuses. How we don't want to hear it.
Leave them at the cross.
Yeah, or wherever. Leave them at the door.
Somewhere.
Your
excuses you either going to do it or you not.
Suck.
Yeah, either you're going to do it or you not.
And it's not going to change anything.
It's
What's
not.
done is done.
First of all, if you're making excuses of not doing something or being better or making any moves in your life to be better, then you are holding yourself back. Hold yourself back. I don't want to hear it. But I hate people to ask you for advice and stuff, and every solution you give them, I did that or I can't do that because, then don't ask.
Yeah,
stay in the mud that you're stuck in. Stay in the mud ducker.
We talked about Philadelphia coming in at number 19 as one of the worst cities in the U.S. for traffic.
You think they're worse than New York?
No, New York came in number 2. LA came in at number 1. We came in at 19.
19 wasn't that bad then.
Out of 50.
It's not number 2 and number 1.
Okay. All right. Okay. And we talked about Kirk Douglas not leaving any of his $61 million fortune to any of his family.
Charity got that. God bless you,
Charity got
Kirk.
it all. Simply because Mike by himself, his son, is worth $278 million.
They got some long life strands though.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do.
They look pretty good for their age too, because even Kirk Douglas at the end of his lifespan, he still looked pretty good.
After having a stroke, he wasn't look that bad. Yeah.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah, get the tea or coffee from Total Life Changes.
And go to the doctor.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, don't be.
Go get your checkups and stuff.
Yes.
This ain't the same times. Just stop making excuses.
Yeah, excuses. Oh man, I am so sick of hearing.
Let's do that next time. Let's talk about excuses. Like, what is the dumbest excuses? What are some of the dumbest excuses that you've heard?
You want to talk about excuses? What was the other thing you said you wanted to talk about?
Yo, you know what I forgot to say? They said that Erykah Badu's incense, she has incense and a perfume sold out in minutes. Y'all nasty.
Who wants that? Who bought this?
You guys are nasty.
Who bought this stinky ass perfume?
We don't know what it smells like. We
know what it smells like with JJ.
Cooch.
Okay. We know the name of it.
What's it called? Cooch.
Something cat.
Oh, pussy. All right. So listen, here's the thing. I'm going to see if we can get a sample of this. I want to smell it. I want to see what it smells like. Because it probably is not accurate. You know what I'm saying?
You think it has a good smell?
I like the way I smell.
That's not what I asked you.
Maybe she likes the way she smells. Do you realize that when you're doing stuff and the smell of sex, it's more so the woman that you're really smelling?
Really?
Well, she produces the juices.
Okay.
If she ain't producing juice, what y'all doing?
Is that somebody calling?
Yeah.
Who?
Wow.
Oh, you think we all?
What time is it?
It's 12:02. All right, so let's shut it down. That's her husband calling, so it's time to go. This has been another Be Mindful in the Morning with Simply D.
And enjoy.
And we'll see you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Right back here on Shador Radio.
All right, and make sure y'all hit us up on YouTube. If you want to see any past shows, YouTube it. All right. We love you. Love, peace, and hair grease. Mwah.
Deuces.
Toodles.